Have you ever double climax, lads?
Don't your dad and don't smoke.
Anyone who wants to play hazard encounter out of position deserves a smash.
Fair play, it's a good stitch up because it's the worst thing we've ever had.
Welcome to Dream Team Coach. I'm here with the usual suspects and there's a lot to talk about, so let's get straight into it. As we do every week, for those that are playing Weekender on the sofa, those with the lowest points has to do a forfeit. Are you confident that you won't have to do the forfeit, boys?
No, probably. Depends what team Andy's been allowed, doesn't it?
Yeah, after controversy last week.
There was controversy.
But that means Dan, the producer's got to do the forfeit for my team that he got wrong.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, there you go.
So that's the first time that we've all been together since Spurs knocked City out of Europe. Has there been a more entertaining Champions League game in your bloody lifetimes?
2005 final, Liverpool-Milan.
I was just going to say any tie between Liverpool and Chelsea in like the 2000s was like really good, wasn't it?
The Garcia no goal. I'm surprised none of you have talked about like the PSG Barcelona game.
Yeah, the 6-1, yeah, that was good.
That was madness.
Yeah, although that was kind of
Yeah.
ruined by a bit of dodgy refereeing as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Suarez's dive. But that was a great game. I was going mental for that, and I don't support either of the teams.
No, did VAR ruin the climax, the feeling, the entertainment?
I think it made it better. Genuinely, I think it like doubled the climax.
Neutral fan.
Because yeah, as a neutral fan, you still have the actual goal, which was last minute, and they celebrated fully for like a good minute, and then it's another twist in the tail. VAR, it's been disallowed. So you're like, I don't know what's going on.
Could be a double climax though for the same team because it could turn out to be the right decision for City.
Yeah,
you
I agree. I
Multiple score
Have you
gasms, they
ever,
call that.
have you ever double climax, lads?
no.
Wish not to say on here.
No.
It's good though.
You can pinpoint the moment that Guardiola's heart broke in half. Couldn't
Yeah, you could see it.
Went down.
It was horrible.
Imagine putting a mask on and then your goal being cancelled. What happened?
Or putting a mask on your team, getting mugged right off in the semi-final.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah.
Just genuine sadness.
Imagine that.
While we're talking to you, Andy, you didn't really give Spurs a chance, did you?
My issue's never been with Spurs as a team. I love Spurs as a team, as in the players and the manager.
Yeah.
Great bunch of players. It's just the fans that get deluded. I.e., we've got a lad who works for us, and I went to him today. I was
Graham, who edits the show.
yeah, I said, well, Spurs have got no chance of winning, have they? And he was like, what? What? Are you joking me? No, we've definitely got a chance, definitely got a chance. Those people I don't like, because you think you're going to do Liverpool, you think you're going to do Barca, you think you're going to do Ajax as well. They've got a big chance.
So you're saying Tottenham not going to win it?
I think they've got a 10% chance.
All the teams in the race for the top four dropped points over the weekend. Most notably when Man United were thumped 4-0 by Everton, lads. That's 6 defeats in 9 now. Who are United going to sign to improve this summer?
Alex Ferguson?
Good, yeah.
Was to play right back.
Yeah.
From 2 to 11, they need a whole new squad, don't they? They need to be ripped out, start again.
Luke Shaw included?
Yeah, get rid of him.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I think he's good. I think he's good.
Realistically, I think their attack is generally right. A new right winger would be fine, but if they keep Martial, Rashford,
Trashly young.
Lukaku, Pogba, that's the makings of a good attacking unit. I think.
Pogba.
Get rid.
Yeah.
He openly came out the other day and said that he's disrespected the fans with, I don't know whether it was his personal performance or the team, but you know if you're coming out and going, I disrespected you because I played, surely in the game you know that you're disrespecting them, so you'll play well.
It's
Or
not
at least work hard.
Well, it's not like he's not trying to play well.
No, but that's what he's saying. He hasn't said, apologies, I had a bad game. He's gone, I've disrespected you with that performance. That means he hasn't tried. That genuinely means
I think he's just
disrespect means you haven't tried for the badge, right?
It's open to interpretation.
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
It's not at all. If someone comes out and says I disrespected you,
Yeah, but the way you're saying it is like he purposely implied. He was like, I'm going to play crap just to piss you off.
no, he's just saying.
Yeah,
He's
he
not
obviously
played
hasn't
very-
tried hard enough, is what he's trying.
Yeah.
Is what
So
he's
why
saying.
he's paid enough to try hard?
All right, we're now going to play the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer game. You've all heard of it. I name a manager and you tell me whether you'd prefer them to OGS to manage your team. OGS is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Sean.
Yeah.
You did have to ask before.
I
the
did
show,
have to
He
ask.
had to ask.
He was calling them OGS. Come on.
Oggs.
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 Oggsy,
Would you
Oggsy,
prefer Oggs in your team or Guardiola?
Guardiola.
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 Alex Ferguson.
Alex Ferguson.
Ferguson.
Marco Silva.
Marco Silva.
Silva.
Yeah, Silva.
Brendan Rodgers.
Rogers.
Chris Hughton.
Houston.
Heaton.
Neil Warnock.
Solskjaer.
That was a trick one.
Solskjaer.
I think Solskjaer, because Warnock's...
Warnock for me.
Yeah! Benitez.
Benitez.
Allardyce.
Solskjaer.
Allardyce.
Mourinho.
Mourinho.
Pardew.
Solskjaer.
Solskjaer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Solskjaer.
Pardew.
I can't go that far. I can't go Pardew.
You've all gone for Mourinho over Solskjaer.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think you'd have done that a month ago?
Yeah, well, I think we all agreed it was a bit weird that, like, I don't know, there was no need for United to appoint Solskjaer when they did, because their plan was fine at the start, like bring him in, bit of boost, wait till the end of the season.
Yeah.
And then for some reason they got impatient.
Got giddy after the PSG game, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly.
And then
Because
it's all
if
gone
they'd
downhill.
stuck to their plan and said wait until the end of the season, it'd be fine, wouldn't it? Because then they could just get there and be like, oh, thanks, Ollie, for doing a good job. Back to normal.
Tottenham fans are happy though, aren't they? Like,
Oh,
it took the
exactly,
pressure
yeah.
off Pochettino.
Are they though? Because the
Yeah.
worse that Solskjaer... Now,
They're
but
fine.
the worse Solskjaer does, the more Pochettino becomes more of a possibility again.
Well, they just bin him off Solskjaer after 3 months.
It could happen, mate.
Yeah,
There's
could,
literally
yeah.
weirder things have happened in football.
With such a huge week in football, Shayan George asked a question on everyone's lips. Should I shag my dog or my dad? What do we think, boys?
Blimey.
Well, look, we don't condone incest on this show. That's one thing that we have to say.
Or
Yeah, so
bestiality.
Isn't it?
That Shayan George do not shag either one of them
Yeah.
at any point. Andy, you had a bit of a nibble from a Leeds fan this week, didn't you?
He just said that I was talking bullshit and I'm getting worse week on week. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. So I just replied saying, come on, you blades. That's how I feel about the situation. Yeah, and then I've got an absolute trigger here.
Bloody hell.
And, yeah, he basically said that I've got a small brain. He said, look at Wolves. Wolves are a small club. No direction. We've got half of Portugal behind us. I took shit.
Yeah, all valid
I mean-
points, yeah.
And then at the end, he ends it with thoughts, Nick.
So I don't understand.
So he's
you
asking
wanted
you
my
to comment
contribution? Well,
on
fully
that.
agree.
Oh.
Solidarity
Yeah.
leads there, yeah.
But you're not going up, though, so it's a bit of a...
Every week we ask our handsome panel to create a footballing meme. We then post that meme on the Dream Team Insta account, and the meme with the most likes is the champion. Nick, you've got a good record this season.
don't know,
Very good
let yourself
record.
down
Yes.
last week, though.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Let's have a look. I believe Sean is up first. Sean, can you talk us through your meme?
Thanks. Yeah, just reflecting the feelings of many Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward. Mustafi messed up again last weekend. God, he just cannot help himself, and he should be defending us like he would with a gun. Not that I, condone using guns.
Yeah.
But instead, he's potentially shooting us in the eyeball.
Nick, yours is up next.
No.
Oh God! What?
No.
So this is so I never.
Wow, meme nerds.
I never look at these memes until the show, and this is shocking.
Worst
yeah.
meme ever.
What's happened is the bank holiday weekend's got away from me and I haven't done one. So I've got someone else to do it for me and they've stitched me up with this.
So not only is it shit meme, you're big time as well. You're too big for the show. That you.
Well, no, not too big to the show,
He's
absolutely
bottled
not.
the meme,
but
and now he's not claiming
I didn't do
responsibility
one
for it.
and now someone's done this and fair play, it's a good stitch up because it's the worst meme we've ever had.
Right, and Andy, you're up next. Talk us through this, Andy, please.
I liked it, boys. I've got to be honest. I don't like to brag about my meme.
I like to do. I got to give you that.
It's, you know,
It's I think I was worried that the San Andreas meme might be dying slightly. I think it is, but I've just caught. I'm hanging on to the coattails
Yeah.
of that meme.
Okay, it's time to reveal who had the most likes and who will be this week's meme champion. In third place,
Who could it be?
you guessed it, Nick Elliott. You deserve that.
I deserve it, yeah.
I'd look.
Yeah, fair play.
In second place, Sean Burke.
He's won one.
So that means in first place,
I've won
Is
one.
this his first
Andy
one?
Taylor.
First win.
Wow.
First win of the season.
You'll have to concede.
Oh, no, hang on.
No, it's definitely one. I'm not having it.
Hasn't gone to VAR, is it?
VAR.
No, you're not VAR in it, are you?
It is Andy. Oh. So if you, like me, get shit every Monday morning from your mates because you're crap at Dream Team Weekender, then you should probably listen to this guy. Dream Team coach Nick, give us your top tip.
Well, we've got Richarlison down as a midfielder in the game, but we all know he's actually been playing as part of Everton's front three. Recent wins against Chelsea, Arsenal and Man United see the Toffees are in decent form. Now, The thing is, Richarlison went off with a rib injury against Man United, but if he's okay, which he might be able to be, he could be a great shout for the last 3 games. He scored 13 league goals this season, he could have more, with the Everton in good form going towards the end of the season.
Looking ahead, the biggest game of the weekend is Man United versus Chelsea at Old Trafford. This has been described as the battle of 5th place. It's a bit awkward, isn't it? If you were a player, would you rather win the Europa League or play in a Champions League final and lose?
Win the Europa League. I don't think that's even a debate.
Do you think though? Champions League
win
is like
something.
the only thing that we really talk about.
Win something or don't win something. That's what
I mean, that's a great argument.
You know what? To
that's
anyone
what it boils
else
down to.
who's not a football fan, you just say, "Oh, I won the Europa League." It's like the European club tournament. They'll be like, "Wow, that's really impressive."
Yeah.
They're not going to be like, "Is that by any chance the like B-Tech European tournament?" Well, I think about how much I look fondly back on when they lost in the Champions League final against Barcelona. It's never.
We were
That's
close,
just
kids.
Nothing,
Close.
nothing but
Exactly.
a bad memory to me.
Exactly. It's
But
a
Europa
heartbreaking
League.
moment to
Yeah.
lose the Champions League final. It's not something to be treasured.
Oh,
You know
it's
what I mean?
awful.
So last season, would you rather have
that-
been Griezmann winning the Europa League, delivering, or you'd rather be Salah limping off crying in the Champions League
That solves it.
final?
No,
It's-
that
it's-
solves it. That's what I was on the fence for once on that one.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
So
so
I
what are you
think it's
picking?
Europa League.
Let's see who you've gone with for your weekender teams, boys. Nick, your team is up first.
Yeah. Heavy
Right.
on Man City. They're playing Burnley.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
backing
Burnley?
them to not concede. I know Burnley are in decent form. I know. I can
Ashley
definitely
Barnes.
see Ashley Barnes doing an absolute menace. So
Yeah,
far.
you got booked for kissing someone as well.
Yeah,
didn't you?
fully
Oh,
race
yeah.
it. Just fully race it.
Amazing. Sean, your team is up next. Talk us through your team. Very similar.
Well, pretty much what Nick just said. To be
very,
honest.
What
very
the
similar.
hell?
With
That's
one
mental.
Yeah, pretty much
They've
exactly.
only got
the same.
one player different.
Yeah,
That's
only one
mad.
player. But I thought I'd go for somebody slightly more attacking in Doherty. That's my little roll of the dice.
Andy, what's going on here then? Let's have a look. Oh,
Right,
okay.
so I've gone even more City.
More City.
Yeah.
More.
I really fancy
Mora.
Leicester away at Arsenal. I
Yeah.
think that's got Vardy written all over it. Like they've got a Rickett in them. Vardy's on fire.
Yeah.
He'd get a brace easy. For
So
me.
you fancy him against Mustafi?
Oh mate, 100%.
Is he the worst defender in the top 6?
Worst
good
regular,
competition.
worst regular,
some good
and
competition.
someone who's should be high profile. Do you mean he's a World Cup winner and
Yeah.
starts every? They paid what 35 million for him, I think.
Did they really?
You have all that. In fact, at one point, I think he was like the 3rd most expensive defender of all
Yeah, he
time.
was well hyped when he arrived. Like he was like,
Incredible.
Yeah.
I remember being buzzed. I was like, great, a good defender
World Cup
finally.
winner. This week's Punch Play Party has thrown up an interesting suggestion from our old friend Mo Salah. Congratulations for winning a penalty without diving at the weekend.
Oh, it was a dive.
It was a dive, wasn't it? So he writes, Emery, Poch, Sarri. What are we saying, lads?
I can't be partying with Sarri because I can't smoke that much. Can you? Like, imagine every 2 minutes, I'm just popping out for a cigarette. All right. I'm just popping out for a cigarette. It's like just when you're starting to get in the chat, it's off out again. So it's either that, or you have to stand outside the pub for 8 hours in a row.
Surely he stinks as well.
He's like,
cigarettes,
just
right?
bringing
It's
all
too
that
much.
in like that.
Yeah.
So sorry, I'll probably punch him. I reckon. Play under Poch.
Yeah.
Make me better. He makes all players
I
better,
like
so he'll make me
Yeah.
better. So then who am I partying with?
Emery.
Emery. Okay, all right, he's got a bit about him. Like, he looks like a vampire, but
He's up all night.
Good evening. Hey! Nice.
love that.
Right.
Oh yeah, I actually picked the same thing pretty much, but I took it as playing with them while they were literally still players.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Pochettino's career, I think, is just a bit better than.
Oh, better. I was going to say.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought he
I
was,
was gonna say,
he was-
no, no.
he was
Slag
talking
is-
about
Oh,
a bit.
I don't know why I made that face. I meant it was
Yeah,
better
yeah,
than
yeah. Thank
Emery's and Sarri's.
Well, slightly better than Sarri's because he didn't play.
Yeah, yeah.
And was
He
a
was
banker.
working
So,
in a
yeah,
bank.
probably a bit better. there, yeah.
Sean's only just learning. There.
I knew that. I just didn't think to mention it.
I would have loved to ask him, like, go into Sarri's playing days.
Who did he play for?
AC Milan.
HSBC, NatWest.
That's true, like a little five-a-side team. Yeah.
And yeah, what did I say? Punch Sarri because smokers are jokers, kids.
Good message there.
Yeah,
Responsible.
yeah. It's a responsible show. Don't your dad and don't smoke.
Right. Andy.
Partying with Poch. I like what he's about. If you've seen when they won the City game and he's in the dressing room and he's just giving it that, it shows he's got a lot of energy on a night out.
Yeah.
So I want to be part of that.
He was doing the whole Simeone, Ronaldo.
He was giving it the.
Is
that an Argentinian thing though? Because he was giving it a.
Possibly, yeah.
Wasn't he? Like,
it was like big cojones.
Well, anyone who does that on a night out, they'd get my vote. So that means I'm going to play under Emery because he.
Really?
I mean, I'm at football, relatively.
You're not bad.
Relatively compared to like Premier League football.
Yeah.
We can say that
But
confidently.
Emery likes to play players, so he'll give me a game. It's brilliant.
Fair enough.
And so that means I've got to punch Sarri. I think anyone who wants to play Hazard and Kante out of position deserves a smash, don't they?
Yeah. Now, boys, we're going to reveal how you lads got on in last week's Weekender. Remember, whoever got the fewest points will be forced to do a forfeit. This week is a little different. There are 4 teams that are up for the forfeit. There's usually 3, but Dan, the producer, he f***ed up a little bit last week.
Hang on, that's your one from last week.
I don't think I would have gone.
That's your one. That's your one from last
No,
week.
that's the team now. Unlucky, Andy. That's the team.
By showing Andy's old team. So as a punishment, he has had to take that team for himself and could potentially be doing the forfeit this week. In no particular order, Andy, your team got 21 points.
I went big on Bournemouth and it did nothing for me.
Yeah.
Adam Smith got injured in the warm-up, I think, as well, didn't he?
I don't think we've had a winner off 21, have we?
I don't think we've had a winner. We've definitely had a loser. All right, so that's to confirm. Nick, your team is up next. Your team got...
Oh, Nick!
I've had a nightmare.
What has gone on there?
He's
He's finishing last in the memes. He's finishing last in this. What?
Bank holiday weekend's written him off,
It
hasn't
did,
it?
it really did. Watford didn't keep a clean sheet against Huddersfield.
Was it last minute?
Hollerbus didn't play.
Sean, your team got a lovely score of 36 points.
It's not bad.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Young, yeah.
Served me
that.
well. Served me well.
Robertson at the back there as well, proving
Gone big
solid.
on the Liverpool defence.
Fair play to you.
Played it safe, but it paid off.
It did.
Fair play.
It did.
Fair play to
So-
you.
Aubameyang now gone level, wasn't he, with Salah and Aguero on 19 goals in the Golden
goals.
Boot race.
Sneaky. He could get it. He could get it. So this is where it gets interesting. Dan, the producer, who messed up previously, he's put his own team in. He needs to get 17 points to avoid doing the forfeit. Dan, can we see your team, please?
Oh,
6 points. The
Richarlison
second-
as well, to be fair.
Is that the second worst score ever?
Do you know what? I've really got away with that.
You have
You
so
have
got
really
away.
won.
You've
Wow.
got so lucky
Oh
there.
my word.
He's even got his own
Me.
face on
Yeah,
there.
look,
Look
it's
what's
got
he
it on
got
phone.
that off.
That's Mustafi, isn't it? That is Mustafi.
Yeah, it's Mustafi.
Your forfeit this week, some of you may have heard, it's called Red Arse. So here we are, it was actually raining when we wanted to go outside yesterday, so we've gone the day later. Since then, Arsenal have actually lost balls, got battered, so Sean's gone into hiding, so he's not here, so it's just me, Nick and Andy taking shots at Dan's arse today. Andy Taylor is up first. Andy Taylor, Wolves fan.
Nick Elliott, the South London Roberto Carlos.
Rory Harper, old and injured.
Oh, fair play, bro. Fair play. Oh my god. It is. Oh, do you know what? You'd have rather eat the arse than the legs.
He's done. Well done, Dan. Took it like an absolute champ. Brilliant stuff. Right, that is the end of this week's show. We want your comments, suggestions, questions, everything in the comments below. And if you haven't already signed up for Dream Team Weekend, then make sure to do it right now. £5,000 up for grabs. What we pay Sean in every sketch that we put him in.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big deal.
So that's all, folks. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.